Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Kuhn here again from Paleo Primal Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is your cardio leading to leaky gut? And the answer is yes. Roll credits. Alright, fine, we'll go more into it. So, as we know, exercise is super important for a number of reasons. But if your choice is endurance exercise, particularly in hot environments, well, that's going to raise your core body temperature. Usually, great thing, right? But that will also raise the temperature of your intestinal wall. Now, with endurance exercise, it happens for a longer time, and that subsequent hyperthermia leads to damage to the epithelial lining of the intestines. That tight junction permeability leads to the translocation or movement of endotoxins such as LPS, lipopolysaccharide, into blood circulation, which leads to systemic inflammation and oxidative stress. There's also an increase in cortisol and adrenaline, which enhances the stress response, all of which results in a decrease in immune function due to constant overactivation. So you may want to avoid the next marathon or triathlon. Just saying. So all of this is another example of hormetic stressor. A little bit, good thing. Too much over long term, no bueno. That being said, short bursts of intense exercise have been associated with increased microbial diversity and subsequent intestinal wall integrity. So what do you do if you really just can't give up those marathons or tough mudders? Well, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to focus on bone broth gelatin. Same things we always say. Why? Well, the glycine and glutamine in particular will be excellent for healing that intestinal lining as well as recovery from your joints. Next thing you're going to need is a quality probiotic, like, wait for it, Megaspore. That's right. So that probiotic will also help with microbial diversity and with repair of that intestinal lining. Besides outright depletion through the exercise itself, you're also going to lose vitamins and minerals through that leaky gut. So you're going to want to make sure that you have adequate intake. That's where quality multivitamin like nutrients can come in. Nutrient deficiencies not only lead to leaky gut, but they also are the result of it. So it's a vicious cycle in that sense, but you want to make sure you're getting adequate micronutrients. You may also want to consider some systemic enzymes like fibrenza. The digestive enzymes will help with the breakdown and assimilation of the micronutrients, but the proteolytic ones will actually help to break down fibrous tissue and help you with recovery. So both of those reasons would be super important if you're dealing with recovering from leaky gut and just recovery from that endurance exercise itself. Now, while it is tempting to take some NSAIDs for pain relief after a long run, we already covered why that's not the best idea, so you're going to want to take in some natural anti-inflammatories. What willow bark is great, as well as, the fire cream. So our biggest takeaways for today. Exercise, great thing. Endurance exercise, particularly in the hot weather, not the best, particularly if you're concerned about your intestinal lining and leaky gut and systemic inflammation, recovery. If it is your drug of choice, if you have to do endurance exercise and lots of it, make sure you're taking the steps you need to maintain the integrity of your intestinal wall lining and getting in adequate diversity of your microflora. So, the bone broth, Great Lakes grass-fed beef gelatin, you want to take in the spores, so quality probiotics, you want to get enough micronutrients, so quality multivitamin like nutrients, all excellent ideas. So, real foods, get recovery from stress, and don't do it too much. Next one, skip the NSAIDs. Those are going to punch even more holes in your intestinal lining. They're just definitely going to do more harm than good. So, all right, guys. Hopefully this helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Facebook over at Paleo Primal Island, over at Instagram and Twitter at Mike the Caveman, and of course over on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, get in the sun, get in some exercise, maybe a nice hike or a nice long walk. Not that intense endurance exercise though. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.